WeebOfWeebs here with part 11, aka the finale to What If Naruto Could Use Haki. Subscribe for the next What If to come out, and just a little note that it's going to be a My Hero Academia What If. I already have a idea planned, and I think it's an original one. If I think it's not, but it probably is, probably not at the same time. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So this What If starts about 7 months after the end of the war. We see a Naruto holding Hinata's hands, and while Hinata is pregnant or giving birth. And yeah, we time skip to a couple of minutes later, maybe like 15 minutes later. The baby is born, and he is named Boruto Uzumaki. So yeah, that happens. And for the next 2 years or so, Naruto and Hinata will just be doing missions for the Leaf. And Kakashi is the 6th Hokage. Reminder, he's still the 6th Hokage. And Hinata and Naruto are just taking care of the baby. And the ship for Jugo and Suigetsu are, Jugo is going to be with Anko, and Suigetsu is going to be with, what was the name? Yu-Gi-Oh. No, Yu-Gi-Oh. Yagao. Yeah, that girl, the one with purple hair. So yeah, those are the ships for Suigetsu and Jugo, and both of those girls, aka wives for both of the Uzumaki clan members, are going to become Uzumakis later on, and Karin is still going to be with Naruto. And about maybe a year or so after the birth of Boruto, Naruto and Karin gives birth to twins. Their names are going to be Mito Uzumaki, Kushina Uzumaki. Yeah, so those are going to be the names for Karin's babies. And yeah, Naruto will just be taking care of those babies and stuff. And in those year, Jugo and Anko are going to get married. And the reason why Naruto isn't gonna get married with Karin, Hinata, and Mei yet is because, okay. And after, I'm gonna say, a day after Jugo gets married to Anko, Naruto does the seal thing to basically make Anko a Uzumaki. So it's Anko Uzumaki now. Anko Uzumaki. That sounds pretty good. And yeah, that happens. That 2 years after Boruto is born. One night, Naruto is just eating some ramen in Ichiraku, and Hinata is taking care of the baby, Boruto. And Hinata was going to go out and get some stuff for the baby, and Karin basically babysits Boruto. And while Hinata is walking out of the room, or the compound, someone with white eyes is looking at him, looking at her, and goes in and abducts her. And Hinata tries to basically get away from the intruder, but before Hinata can even do a little bit or anything at all, Naruto gets there with his KCM1 and tries to punch Toneri. And Toneri, in the hair, just dodges it. His face is kind of scratched or bruised from the little hit, that the impact that it took. And before Naruto can do anything, Toneri shoots a the same thing that Toneri does in canon, where Toneri takes Naruto's chakra and basically makes it into a bomb, basically, kind of like that. And this time, Toneri sends it out of the Leaf Village because there are still like people in the Leaf Village, and it makes a huge explosion, and Naruto is like basically almost dying right now because he doesn't have any chakra. The Nine Tails is giving him chakra so he can basically go after or just live to take Hinata back from him, aka Tonari. And Karin sees Naruto there like passed up, like breathing heavily, and Karen goes outside Karin to basically heal Naruto, and I'm gonna say Kakashi and Tsunade get there, and both of them see Karin treating Naruto, and Naruto is like breathing so heavily, and both of them see it, and Tsunade goes in there and does the same thing, do medical ninjutsu and stuff, and Tsunade asks Karin, what happened here? I don't know, some guy with pale white skin just abducted Hinata and did something to Naruto's chakra, and I think he made it into a bomb. A bomb? What is that? And yeah, we time skip to a couple of hours later. Naruto is back to full health, but he hasn't woken up yet. And when Naruto does wake up, he immediately goes to the Hokage's office to basically go for Hinata. And Naruto asks for a team. That team will be Naruto, of course, Shikamaru, Sai, Sakura, and Melissa. Yeah, the one from like the first episode, the OC that I did. But she is strong. Melissa is strong, but she's not really a part of the story up until now. So yeah, those are the team, and basically they the same thing in canon where Sai makes some birds and goes to the moon. Basically, once they're like in the abandoned village in like the moon, Naruto can sense the flying raging seal that he put in Hinata or on Hinata. So basically, Naruto can flying raging there anytime he wanted, and Tonari isn't there because he's going to go and kidnap Hanabi. Yes, Tonari hasn't yet captured Hanabi because Tonari knew that Naruto is strong because the amount of chakra and basically how he narrowly dodged his fist, and that's just KCM 1 Naruto, okay? Not like KCM Fox Sage mode, Phoenix Sage mode, Sage of Six Paths, Kurama Chakra mode, Naruto. So yeah, again, I forgot to tell that in those like 2 years after the war, maybe 3, Naruto has mastered Fox Sage mode, so he has 9 of the tails now, and he still has a tail, like he has a tail just swinging around every time, and that's without Sage mode. But if he's in Sage mode, he has 9 again, if you didn't know. So once they all went to sleep, basically like in canon, and they wake up early in the morning to basically go and raid whatever happens in the castle thing, the Otsutsuki castle, and Shikamaru, Sai, and Melissa and Sakura are basically dealing with the puppets and stuff, and while Hinata is getting held captive by Tonari, and Tonari is still in the Leaf Village, like looking for Hanabi. He's still going to the Leaf Village, and Naruto Fly Rajin is there, and he sees Hinata, and Hinata comes up to him and hugs him, and they say sorry and all that stuff, that I wasn't fast enough and all that stuff. And Naruto feels this like familiar chakra, but not familiar at the same time. You know, when you know this thing, it's kind of like deja vu. Like this has happened before, but you just don't know if it actually happened, that kind of thing. But instead of that, it's chakra. So Naruto goes there and he sees Homura there, basically doing the same thing that uh, Hinata gets shown the like vision thing of the Tenseigan. And this time, instead of Naruto like passing out, he has the Rinnegan, so he can see it. And yes, he still has the Rinnegan. Forgot to tell that, and I almost forgot about that. And Hinata and Naruto knows what to do to basically stop Toneri from what he's going to do. And Naruto has a I forgot to tell this, but Naruto has a 9 Tomoe Rinnegan. So that's like 20 minutes later, because it's a long story or something. After that vision thing, Naruto feels Toneri's chakra, and with someone's chakra as well, this being Hanabi. And when Toneri gets to where Hinata is supposed to be, he doesn't see Hinata, and he just panics a little bit and just takes Hanabi's eyes out and implant it in his own. So basically now he has the Tenseigan, just waiting for it to activate and stuff. So we go back to Naruto and Hinata's perspective. Naruto and Hinata are going to split up. Hinata is going for the Tenseigan like beam thing, while Naruto will go for Toneri and quite possibly save Hanabi. And Sai and Melissa, Shikamaru and Sakura are still fighting off the puppets, but they're getting close to where Toneri is. So Naruto finds Toneri. He finds Toneri like looking out in a balcony, and Toneri says, "So you've come." And he looks back at Naruto and he opens his eyes to reveal the Tenseigan. So he already unlocked his Tenseigan, and Naruto just blitzes Toneri. This is just like base Naruto, not KCM1, not KCM2, not Sage of Six Paths, Fox Sage mode, Phoenix Sage mode, Rinnegan, Naruto. Okay, so yeah, base Naruto blitzes Toneri, and Toneri dodges it, and Toneri flies off to basically fight Naruto in a more like open space. So, and before Naruto can go after Toneri, Shikamaru calls out to Naruto and says, Naruto, what are you doing? Shikamaru, there's Hinabi's over here. I'm gonna go fight the man, or Toneri. And yeah, Naruto goes into Phoenix Sage mode and flies off to fight Toneri. And yeah, they're facing off each other. Naruto activates the Fox Sage mode, so he has 2 Sage modes activated now. And then Naruto uses or puts on the KCM2 cloak. The KCM, the Sage of Six Paths mode, yeah. And it's also blue, because the blue flame cloak from the Phoenix Sage mode. So, and Naruto sees rubble or a small rock near Toneri, and Naruto like teleports there, like what Sasuke's Rinnegan can do. And Naruto throws a kick to Toneri, but Toneri narrowly dodges, like narrowly, because Naruto isn't putting like that much of effort in the kick. And to be honest with you, Naruto can like blitz and kill Toneri if he wanted to, because Naruto is just that OP. So yeah, they start to fight. They start kicking and punching each other, and eventually, with 2 minutes of this, Hinata already like destroyed the Tenseigan like eye thing, and the moon stops moving closer to Earth. so the moon is quite stable now. Well, as stable as it can be. So Hinata goes to where Naruto and Tonari are fighting, and Naruto backs off Tonari, and he stands. Naruto stands beside Hinata, uh, and Naruto puts his hand on Hinata's shoulders, and Hinata has a Two Tails cloak, Kurama cloak with the Sage mode, the blue flame Sage mode on, and Hinata has the Byakugan activated, and the purple lion fist things that she got from Homura. No, not Homura. The Sage of Six Fast brother. So yeah, both of them fight like in sync, and after about maybe 30 seconds of just straight up hand to hand combat with Toneri, Hinata gets a palm strike to Toneri's chest, and Naruto kicks Toneri in the the belly, the chest, the chest, and basically sends him flying back to the same thing that Toneri got, like impact, like what is it, like the same thing that Toneri got beaten in, the like half of the moon, but instead of half the moon it's like the ground. So Toneri doesn't have the Tensei gun now, it reverted back to the Byakugan, and Naruto takes Toneri's eyes, aka Hanabi's eyes, and Naruto flying risings to where Shikamaru is and Hanabi, and Naruto opens or takes out the bandages and puts back Hanabi's eyes in the eye sockets, and and Naruto gets Toneri's eyes and flying risings to where Hinata is, and puts back Toneri's eyes in Toneri's eye socket. So Toneri like sees Naruto, and Naruto does a talk no jutsu on Toneri, and Toneri's good now, and that's it for the last Naruto the movie. And they go back to where the moon's like transporting thing is. Before that, Naruto like pushes back to where the moon's orbit is supposed to be, so the moon is like on its right course now. So that happens. They go back, all of them, to Earth, and they go back, and that happens basically. So we time skip to about a year later, maybe 9 months later. A baby is getting born. That baby is Mei Terumi, and Naruto's baby. So Naruto has 4 kids now. In that year, Boruto started his training, and the two Mito and Kushina babies are starting to walk and talk, and Mei Terumi, aka Mei Uzumaki, is giving birth to their twin. There's a boy and a girl. So those boy and the girl's name is, the boy is going to be Minato, and the girl is going to be the girl's name is going to be Fuhen Uzumaki, just because. So and we time skip to after that, a year later. All 3 of Naruto's wives or girlfriends are going to get married to Naruto, and all of them get married and stuff, and they live happily ever after. And this is the end of the What If. Tomorrow or later, I'll probably post the next What If, the My Hero Academia What If. So like and subscribe for the next What If, and peace.
アマテラス